Well, well, well. What do we have here? If it ain't old Mike Gundy, I'm a man. I'm 55. One day I'll be 60. One day I'll be 70, and I'll still be a man. Just so y'all know that I'm a man, and my name's Mike Gundy. And I still, to this day, can't hide my emasculation that Oklahoma put me through. Because Mike Gundy is the scorned lover, and he's still pining for those Oklahoma Sooners. Let's talk about it. It's time. It's grilling time, and we're going to grill Mike Gundy in Okie Pokey Chokey State today. But before we get to all that, here they come once again, riding on in. It's the Outlaw Posse, now in effect. And today's four horsemen shout-outs go to Marshall Jenkins, Nakia Webb, Eric Taco Marino, and Sheldon Lamey are mounted up and saddled up and ready to go. And they're going to help us with today's college football invasion. Also, if you want to give me some ideas for the show, or maybe even want to be a guest on the show, you can reach me on Twitter, AKAX, at OCF Productions. Now, getting right to it here. Now I'm going to bring a clip up of old Mike Gundy, old Mikey boy, who I'm going to start calling old Harry Coochie mouth, because everything that comes out of his mouth is just weak sauce coochie talk. From old Mikey boy. But let's bring that clip up right now, and we'll just basically take it apart.
That's something that we've talked about. I think it's a great idea. I have kind of forgot about it until it got brought up.
Hold on for a second. Let me stop it right there. This is a theme in this whole thing. He forgot about it. He forgets a lot in this clip, as you'll see as we play it, but I doubt you forgot about it. I doubt that very seriously.
Somebody had texted me an article or something about that, and when you read it, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, honestly, for us, we should do a home and home with OU in the spring.
Home and home with OU, and he pauses and says the spring. Of course, he's not going to acquiesce to an actual game, right, Mikey boy?
They have I think ours is on, I don't know what the date is, but it's the Saturday prior to the last week, something like that. Okay, so
this dude can't even remember the date of his own spring game. How is that possible that you're the head coach of a major university and you don't remember your spring date? Coochie mouth.
They should come here on the 19th, and I think theirs is earlier in the year. We should go down there and play a home and home in the spring against them. Charge $25 a head. They can use it for NIL. We'll use it for NIL.
Once again, these coaches who are making millions and millions of dollars, they still are trying to pass off the NIL to the fans. While the fans should partake and, donate a little bit if they got the money to and help with the NIL, maybe a little. The onus is on you, Mikey boy. The onus is on all of you head coaches out there and all you athletic directors that agreed to pay these players the kind of money that you're paying them. It ain't the fans. We didn't agree to that shit.
If they don't want to do two in one spring, we can do one here this year, do it there next year, and split the gate. Because we get tired of practicing against each other. It's not going to be a live game because – well, I don't know what Coach Venables will say, but I would be concerned with making it live just because of injury.
Only thing that I agree with him in this whole thing is what he just said right there. That's why I don't think there should be spring games between opposing universities, because someone could just take a pop shot and injure somebody deliberately.
But nobody really has live scrimmages anymore. So you make it a full thud like we're doing and practice against them, just like they do in the NFL. We're moving towards the NFL. Why not do that? So I think it would be a great idea. I'd be open to doing a here on the 19th. And somebody said there, I asked about it. Somebody said theirs is a week before.
Like on the 12th.
Yeah. We'll go down there for an hour and a half and practice, and they'll come up here for practice. I'm all for it. We can split the gate for NIL.
And there you have it. Straight from the hairy coochie coo mouth of old Mikey boy, old Mike Gundy. He's still pining for Oklahoma. He won't admit to it, but this is his roundabout way of saying, hey, we need that Oklahoma rub. Could y'all just rub up against us just a little bit and give us some of that mojo? Although, Oklahoma didn't really do that great last year, they did at least go to a bowl game. While Oklahoma State, Okey Pokey Chokey State, they finally didn't have to deal with Oklahoma or Texas, and they couldn't win a single, not one damn Big 12 game all year. They couldn't even beat, only if they played the two, but the new kids on the block. You got Cincy coming in there. You got Disney University, Mickey Mouse national champions, Central Florida coming there. You even got BYU and their 22 wives and their cult following in the conference, and you still couldn't win a conference game last year, Mikey boy. What's up with that, man? You need more than just an Oklahoma rub, man. Hell, you might think about just getting maybe a rub from Baylor or Texas Tech or somebody like that, man, because Oklahoma don't need you, man. You want to play them in a pretend game. You want a pretend friend. Well, Oklahoma's not your friend, Mikey boy. We're not going to prop you up no more. If you want to play Oklahoma, you're the one that was making all this ballyhoo about we don't need Oklahoma. We don't need them. No, we don't need them. We're not going to play no regular season game, but we'll play a spring game. A game that don't count, so that if Oklahoma makes them look bad in some form or fashion, they say, "Well, that was just an exhibition." If you want to play Oklahoma, get with Joe Castiglione. Get your athletic director if he's got any spine about him. I'm not sure what his name is because y'all just irrelevant. Y'all irrelevant now, man. I understand that y'all want to be with the cool kids. Y'all want to hang out with the cool kids. I'd want to too. If I was an Okey Pokey Chokey State fan, I too would want to hang out with Oklahoma and their SEC brethren. But I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening, man. I know you want to be a part of the cool club, the SEC Cool Kids Club, but some people just aren't meant to be. Some people don't have the moxie. Some people don't have the spine. And you, Mike Gundy, you don't have the spine. You just got false bravado and talking all this smack about charging $25 a head for an exhibition for something that's not even a live game, just to try to get your NIL money up. Once again, putting the onus on the fans. Yeah, man. If I was Oklahoma, I'd tell y'all to kick rocks, man. If I was Oklahoma, if I was going to do anything, if I was going to do any kind of exhibitions, I'd go out and find something unique, man. I'd go and maybe do an inter-squad game or practice of some sort with Northeast Oklahoma Junior College, or maybe go get a Canadian team that plays by Canadian rules, and y'all switch up and play Canadian rules football and American football or something. Play Manitoba Tech, or go down to Mexico and get Veracruz Southern Distillery. But I would not that would be the last team that I would give a leg up. They've been running their mouth just like Colorado. Any of those Big 12 schools talking that smack about doing an inter-squad game or a spring exhibition with someone like Oklahoma or Texas. If I'm Oklahoma and Texas, I would never let the Big 12 get any kind of rub. And that's all I got to say about that. Now we're going to do the comment of the day. The comment of the day comes from Jay, who has his badge, by the way. He's in the Outlaw posse. Outlaw, tune in to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're number one, baby. I love Saban, If Brent Venables gets fired this year, I will promote OU going after Nick Saban as head coach at OU. Thunder rules. And that was a response probably to one of my rants about maybe me going and watching professional sports as opposed to college sports. I really don't have an axe to grind with college basketball per se. It's more college football that I was talking about for the NBA. But that is the comment of the day from Jay. And that's all I got to say about that. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's the big four. They're all free. And if you want to get a little something extra and you want to get that badge, you want to get deputized, get your random four horseman shout as well as possibly the comment of the day like Jay, all you got to do is hit that join button over by the subscribe button. It's $2.99 a month. That's just 75 cents a week. That's just a half a bottle of water for the Outlaw. Also, there's a little heart down here with a money dollar sign in the middle. If you want to make a one-time donation, just smash that heart, throw a few dollars in the coffers. KMCA to all the other teams. Class is now officially dismissed.